Welcome to my recap with live trades. I hope you enjoy this pretty uneventful content. Just having growing pains getting used to the new switch to DOS 100%. And you'll be able to see here, I changed my layout a little bit. And my executions, you can see them. They're triangles. You see they're bigger triangles now. I don't know. I kind of like that. The only thing I don't like about it is, let's say I get in like at the top of the candle. On the buys, it shows it at the bottom, and the sells at the top. So like when I actually do bottom ticket or top ticket, on occasion, I want it to show that. I would like it to show actually where I get in. I mean, you see the execution point I get in. When the triangle pops up, that's wherever the candle is. That's when I got in. But I mean, just as far as visually, I'm not too crazy about it. I'm also not sure how I feel about the fills in using DOS alone to have them route my orders to interactive brokers. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be using it. I really enjoy the functionality of it all, but especially now that I'm kind of getting used to executing off DOS. But I don't know. It works. Yes, it works in progress. So we'll see. So first trade. Oh, by the way, I finished down about $65, just whatever percentage, um, like 1% or whatever down. Okay, so first trade Tesla. So Tesla had, this is the 4th minute here. For some reason, I decided to buy the dip, and it's not like, okay, my initial thinking right at this point around here was, okay, well, this could be a flag. I mean, we're a little low on this. We're low 50% of the prior candle. But my initial thought was, okay, I'll buy the try to bottom tick a flag pattern, so to speak. So then when we dip down towards VWAP, I just impulsively bought the dip, one contract, 700 call, and it was a mistake. And I realized that pretty much right when I got in. So let's get to it. So you will see on the bottom right here, this is Tesla. I have the 700 calls clicked, and I'm gonna hit the hotkeys to. And I bought on the bid too, I believe. I'm like 90% sure I bought on the bid there, and I'm already down $56. I got in at 996, and these contracts are going 950 by 960s, 40s. So it's looking like it's bouncing off VWAP. But I didn't like how that one closed. If it would have closed higher, would have had a bottoming tail. So I just get out there. Get out to be safe. Tesla did sell off the rest of the day, but so I guess that was a good exit, but it wasn't a good entry, I'll tell you that. So, and this was the sign too. Tesla was going to be choppy because we had a green candle off the open, then this doji, and then we had this bullish candle that trapped a bunch of bulls, and so not too great. I mean, the volume was okay, decent, but it was trappy. So next trade is on snow. Snow's up top. Now, kind of doing this little flag-ish pattern here, and I'm going to get in on the ask. Unfortunately, only one contract. I'm down $86 on the day plus $89 total with commissions. If I get in one, I bought one anticipating the break of that candle, so I'm in one, and I threw an order. I'll try to buy another one, 574. Did not get filled, and we'll see. Would that have paid? So let's see where I sell. I know it would have paid because I sold it at least 6 something, but 640 I believe. I tried to fill up 570. It would have been 2 contracts. Would have been nice, but did not get filled. And that's why I'm kind of not really sure how I feel about DOS, because interactive brokers, I usually got filled. Especially I made these orders to fill $4 above the ask. But I do have a row of hotkeys that I made that are 10 cents above and below the bid, above the ask and below the bid, in case I, off the open when I really want to get in something. Yeah, because I really don't want to go to market orders. Like I just don't. I've been screwed on market orders before. It's not how I like to do it. And stuff like Amazon, like I 80% of the time at least I'm hitting the bid to get in. So contracts are for 620 here. So I throw an order out on the ask in a second. You'll see here in my trade window right there. Threw an order out on the ask and instantly filled. So I made $100 in that trade. Minus was like $1 and something in commission. So I got a good feeling off that snow. I thought, okay, cool. That was easy money. That trade worked. So why don't I try snow again? So here's the second round of snow. We have this consolidation here coming to a head. So see how many times I get trapped. Volume's weak. I'm anticipating that the volume's going to pick up. We get this kind of, see, this is what I don't like too with dots. The trend line shifted. Like that shifted. I had it adjusted, but because if you extend the trend line to the right too much, then it like when it changes, it sometimes shifts them. So I have to really work on that. But yeah, I'm in one at 517, and it's kind of looking like it's a little trappy here, not ready to move yet. And then as you see the chart below it, it snows up the very top on the right. Amazon right below it is flagging, and it looks good. And I really wish I would have just got in that because that paid today. I got out snow, and as you can see on the executions on the chart, and yeah, that was not no, that was, see, now I put the pattern together because the minute moved over and it adjusted, and it I didn't have a reason to get out, but I thought because of the way the line was, I thought I was taking a decent loss. So there's snow again. So we have, looks like it's building from this low right here on the bottom of the pattern. Maybe wants to go higher. So I just kind of jump in impulsively. It spikes up, traps me. I get in. 476, just a single contract. Spreads are kind of tricky on snow sometimes. I mean, I'm barely in the money here, but I'm sorry, barely, positive on the trade, but they're not really moving around. And they kind of, so I just sell one. I try to throw an order out on the ask 490 just to get out because it doesn't, I don't anticipate it breaking yet, and just kind of wanted to, see if I'd get filled, but I didn't get filled. I was hoping that this would just squeeze, but apparently they needed to trap some more shorts before they go higher. And you see Amazon just below is just, ripping. 7 points off where I wanted to get in. So this position I'm still in, 476 is my cost, and it's like down at $25 if I got out in the bid right now. And it's not playing very nice. You'll see in a second they just kind of the bids just don't hold it up. So a little shifty, especially when I'm used to playing like Tesla, where there's usually like instant resolution, especially off the open, less than an hour in. The red coming through on the tape, I get out. So that's it. Now one more snow. I actually had one more in between. That was like a $10 loser, and so finally I wait till snow is breaking above. I mean, this is not where I should have got in, but it works. So I was anticipating. I get in right there, anticipating. I don't know why I don't have my had my browser covering that uh, window, but get in one contract there. Anticipating a break of that pivot at 273 or 272.30. Pattern is super bullish in my opinion. The volume's not picking up yet, but I believe buyers will step in, volume will increase like it did before earlier in the day. I throw an order out 520, which is on the ask. And I get filled. Oh no, I don't. Correction. I don't get filled. I actually get filled later, which is good. That would have been just a $20 win. I'm trying to get a little bit more out of it. Plus, it didn't hit my target yet, 272.30 is where I see what it does when it gets to that point. Ideally, I mean, technically, okay, yeah, maybe I want to look to take profits there if it starts to stuff there. But if I was playing, ideally it would just break through that, consolidate maybe, and then get to 274.63 high area. Yeah, so I'm looking to see what it does here. But see, it's all about the risk reward. So this pivot, so I put one at 550 and I'm gonna get filled. Got in at 5, out at 550. Order out on the ask. Above ask right now, 10 cents. Not get filled. I just didn't wait yet. That okay, it might break, and then once it breaks and has Momo, I'll throw an order out. So I throw an order out 560, close it out, or not get filled. So I'm out there 560 on the ask, and I realized that I had that browser covering the window. So I'm still down $63 on the 275 calls, but I'm up 100 on the 270. So I was down 49, 59, $61 at this point. So that's the last. Oh, I have Tesla here. Tesla has this falling wedge or whatever you want to call it. So in the break of this, I mean, I wish I would have just went in like 100,000 contracts if I had them, but it didn't work out like that. So here's a funny trade though. I want to see how this plays out. So I remember at the time thinking this is crazy. So see where the bids and the asks are. So I'm in at 1360 and there's 1365 on the ask. See it. I'm watching the ask 1360 because I get filled on the ask here, and I only made $10. I'm trying to figure out how the heck that happened. 1355. See, it's gonna get a pop, and I throw an order out on the ask, and then I only made $10 somehow. It's a 675 call. For this pattern, as bullish as it is, from a textbook standpoint, buyers aren't really stepping up yet. So to start to here, volume's not impressive. I mean, you would think this pattern, I don't know. Probably would have stepped up more. But that's where I threw the order out. Now, 1380, 1395. I was filled on that order. 1370. So let me just wind it. 3648. Okay, so 20 seconds here. So watching the ask. 1360. 1375. 1395. $90, $70. You remember when it was at 70? That's when I got filled. So they were just the IV or something got that. I mean, because it seemed like to me, especially at the time where I sold into a spike, I thought that was getting me to break even. I really did for some reason. So I just was like, okay, I'll get to break even and I'll chill. So I'm not at break even. So in my mind, I'm thinking destructive thoughts like, okay, let me just use whatever buying power I have left and try to see if I can figure out a way to get to break even. So at this point, I'm down $39 minus $14 commission. So, um, 54 $3. So throughout the end of the day, I just yeah, it's I end up three. So here monitors here. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy your day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.